Hello my beautiful people of the world, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, but probably welcome. If you are not new here, thank you for joining as always, I appreciate you so much. If you are new here, welcome. We talk about all things conspiracies, unsolved, spooking, chilling mysteries on this channel. Today's theory is one that maybe you have heard of before, maybe you haven't, and if you haven't, well, now it's probably all you're going to be thinking about as you're scrolling online. The theory we're going to be talking about today is the dead internet theory. Now, what if I told you the person you're talking to online isn't actually a person at all? It's not a troll, it's not a scammer, but it's actually a bot, an AI system. And that bot was actually talking to another bot. Well, according to this theory, that's exactly what is happening all over the internet. And basically, this theory claims that the internet is no longer driven by real people like you and I, but it's actually AI, artificial intelligence, automated accounts, bots, and algorithms to design what we see and think. And maybe at first this idea sounded ridiculous, but nowadays it's actually very plausible and already happening quite a bit. And so this dead internet theory is basically the idea that all of our content that we see online, social media, advertisements, websites, they're all just created by AI. Quite literally everything. Blog posts, recipes you read online, everything is no longer created by real people. And basically that bots, AI systems, corporations, or even governments have gradually taken over the space. Now, this theory became popularized around 2021 when users online started describing this strange feeling. Suddenly, forums were getting quieter, a lot of comment sections felt repetitive, and search results just seemed worse in general. And social media started feeling a lot less like people just posting about their lives and more about algorithms being tailored to you. And obviously, a lot of us have seen this when we start thinking about something or we mention something to our friend. Oh, hey, I've been thinking about going to Taco Bell. That sounds really good. And now all of a sudden, all your ads are for Taco Bell, or there's influencers posting about eating Taco Bell. And I'm sure you guys have seen people's comments sometimes, whether it's on an ad or an actual person's post, where it just says the same thing by so many people over and over again. And the usernames seem real, like quirky, weird internet names, whatever. But then say someone's advertising a product, all the comments are just, love this, love it, love this, so good, love this stuff, over and over again. And basically this theory suggests that around the 2010s is when the internet started being less human-based and primarily automated. Now obviously, talking about something we know are bots. Every social media platform has struggled with fake accounts. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. There's fake accounts, there's bot accounts everywhere. And while some bots are harmless, just simply posting sports, weather updates, liking your photo, others are specifically designed to spread misinformation or to boost engagement or to make things seem more popular than they are. Or even recently, there's an idea that AI is actually creating the trends that you see people doing on Instagram or TikTok, whether it's a dancing trend or a get ready with me trend, or showing what you used to look like when you were younger to now. So that way AI can start detecting facial recognition of aging, the way that people age. That's a whole nother video in itself, but the idea is there that AI bots are creating these topics for us to interact with, and not actual human beings. And when you see all of these comments on people's posts that are actually just bots repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and maybe you start interacting with those bots, and now you don't even realize you're not even having a conversation with a real person. And you've probably done it so many times and you never even realized. And listen, AI is just advancing. And there's also something known as AI content farms. And basically, it's automated publishing where AI becomes capable of writing full articles and creating images, generating voices, and even producing videos, maybe even tutorials, how-to videos. And a lot of these can be clickbait just to grab your attention that may hold no truth to them at all, just to poke at you and get your emotions churning, okay? And there are actually thousands of websites that primarily post AI-generated content. In fact, it's estimated that roughly around 74% of new web pages are all AI-generated content. Now, obviously, even YouTube itself, where you're watching this video right now, there are a ton of people who strictly make AI videos. And there are probably AI creators. YouTube produces AI content, Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter. I'm still stuck on Twitter. But you name it. I guarantee any website that you think of is using AI in some form. Whether a human used AI to help make something on their platform, or AI is just creating it itself. And a big problem with this is, if you're reading content online, if you're reading an article, it may have been completely written, automatically generated by AI, and not reviewed by a human at all. So, is what you're reading even real? Is it the truth at all? I remember back in the day, all we had to worry about was people editing Wikipedia. But now, AI can just decide to make a website and put some information on there that was never true to begin with. I mean, think about early days of the internet. Things were a little more messy, but they were more authentic and people were more creative. I mean, just think about MySpace. You could customize everything from colors, backgrounds, music, anything at all. And nowadays, it's completely modernized and arguably robotic feeling. And instead of the content that you used to put out being authentically engaged with, now it's just an algorithm deciding if your video is good or not and if it's going to be pushed out. And sticking on social media, there's so many AI-generated social media accounts nowadays. Literally, fake influencers. AI-generated influencers. You're probably following some. Heck, I probably am too. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, the original OG AI creator, some would argue otherwise, Lil Miquela, yeah, that was just the beginning. But now, AI could look exactly like me, exactly like you, unrecognizable from an actual human being. But everything is completely generated. Their photos are fake, their captions are generated, their personalities are designed to what your algorithm likes. And it's crazy to think that you and I could be following them and we're literally interacting with fake people. And I'm not talking about, oh, I went and created a fake person online. No, no, no. This is just AI, a bot, literally created an Instagram page and created a fake page, and there's no actual human behind it at all. And if that's possible today, can you imagine what it's gonna look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now? And on the flip side of things, yes, there are obviously billions of real people on the internet, YouTubers, streamers. That makes it a little bit harder for AI, but I'm sure they'll find their way because streaming is live in person, so you kind of have to have somebody there. But in reality, it's not so much that the internet is dead, but it's becoming less human. Every year, AI is improving, bots get harder to detect, and more content is generated automatically. And the line between human, real created content and just a machine creating content, that line is getting very blurred. And it may come to a point where we quite literally can't tell a difference at all. And maybe we're already there. Now, if you're asking me personally, what do I think? Honestly, it could be pretty 50-50, but maybe not. Maybe like 60-40, because I do think there's still a lot, again, billions of people out there who are on social media. If you have a phone, you probably have some kind of social media account. So no, not everything out there is fake, but that doesn't mean 10 to 15 years from now, as more accounts are created, that those accounts aren't fake. Instagram alone has around 600 million active users every single day, and new people are joining the platform every single day. So who's to say some of those accounts aren't fake and completely AI generated? Now, I don't know about you, but I was on the internet back in the early 2010s, and I even started this YouTube channel in 2016. and I didn't keep going with it, and that's a whole nother story, but we're back. But even just thinking about the type of content that was being made back in 2016, 2017, it was so different than what's on here now. Everything was just created by real people doing real world things. And nowadays there's AI generated content even in human-made videos, including this one. And yes, I am human, so that's not what I meant. No, people are gonna start thinking I'm fake. That's okay. If you want to think I'm fake, that's honestly fine with me because I have social anxiety, so you don't have to think I'm real anyway. That's fine. But the point is, there's channels out there right now that are completely just automated, completely fake, no human interaction whatsoever. And that was never how it was back 10 years ago. And what's undeniable about it is that the internet, it's evolving faster than ever before. And so maybe, again, it's not that the internet is dead, but how much of it is actually real? But alright, you guys, let me know what you think of this theory. Do you believe it? Do you believe that one day, maybe there is no more you or I on the internet, that it's just all completely AI generated? Because we don't even need to put ourselves out there anymore. Other fake people can do it for us. But alright, you guys, let me know what you think. I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. It helps me out so much so I can keep making videos like this. And maybe don't believe everything you see. Bye.